Hello, welcome to Arts Appreciation, supplementary activity on elements and principles of design. I hope everyone is doing fine, and I hope you find your way in enjoying life with art amidst the pandemic. I know you are now internalizing the concepts you have encountered in this subject, how arts shape our society and civilization. I hope you understood the assumptions of arts, which are universal, man-made, and demands involvement. Evaluating art in terms of its influence in our society varies. It depends on how deep is our time spent with art and how deep our own community in living and keeping cultural elements such as culinary arts, crafts, weaving, carpentry, singing, dancing, and house building, and more. We may not have noticed it, but our everyday life is dealt using functional tools. While music, essays, paintings, film, dance, theater, and photographs are there to celebrate life and document memories and narratives. Art is not just one component. It is a fusion of form, meaning, and process of art elements and medium. Design is the sum total of composition, like the elements and application of principles of design. Art making is just like cooking. The elements such as line, texture, value, form, space, perspective, and color are the ingredients, while the different tastes are influenced on how the artist interprets or manipulates balance, rhythm, proportion, contrast, repetition, emphasis, and subordination. Hence, the way we slice, burn, or boil our ingredients will affect the taste. The course design activities for you to facilitate learning on semiotic, iconic, and contextual planes. To give a brief context, semiotic refers to the title of the work, the maker, size, medium use, signature, value, current location, collector, and how the artist utilize and interpret elements of arts. The iconic plane refers to the subject explored by the artist. The contextual plane refers to the meaning, narratives of the artwork. The evaluative plane refers to the judgment in terms of mastery, technique, rarity, originality, approach, style, and etc. This time, I want you to explore this activity. The semiotic plane, we developed and we prepared materials for that in the courseware or Daigler. But this one is a supplementary activity. So all you have to do is to choose one or three elements that you like. Choose your own form. It can be painting, photography, dance, etc. Choose 1 to 3 principles that you would like to use to apply on the said subject in art. Interpret and define these elements and principles of design. The subject and output will vary from each student. You may produce an image, photographs with words, literary piece, a short video, etc. So please include a short description of the elements and principles you used. And you be better if you're going to explain why. And you may use your own vernacular. The works will be rated in terms of creativity, in terms of originality, tedious process, and B. Analysis in terms of interpretation and articulation, clear application and interpretation of elements and principles of design. For example, this work here is dominated by line or curve. Through varied sizes of stones and repetitions, I was able to create a subject or dimension. By using simple lines repeatedly on a plane, it will suggest figure or form. It can be 2D or 3D by manipulating the values or just plain using shapes. Here's an example of metaphor using figure of speech, or it can be personification. This is luma-luma, means a playhouse or a badya house. Pakinto ay mong payag, kay aron pagtaob, dili mabasa imong hinayhay nga sapatos o maanod ang tsinelas. Ayog luhag kay matakilpo, doon na ako'y piang. English translation, let your house tiptoe, so that when high tide comes, water will not wet the shoes and the slippers that you have. Do not move recklessly or you'll trip. I'm lame. Another example is a walis tingting. This is a common functional tool found in our home. Pungpong sa tingting, gitigom sa itom nga guma, nagsandig, nagpasilong, apan ang uban, nibika ka, naabtan sa ulan. Maunang lumuton, niya bukbukon, pungpong sa tingting, anamanang mahagting, mapudpud, mangluhod. So the artist utilizes personifications like Sunday, nagpasilong, and gitigom sa guma. The guma is a black interior, used interior tire, interior. Then the pungpung is like the bundle of the midrib of the coconut midribs. If you want to explore it in dance, you can also use the repetition, contrast, and transition. For example, repetition. So you can explore your own movement and make it simple interpretation, and contrast and transition. Okay, so good luck, class, and explore art, especially the elements and the principles of design.